Hey everybody, I'm Julie Carell from Tryon, Nebraska, and I'm so glad that you decided to join us tonight, whether it is via virtual, online, through the Zoom meeting app, or if you're in attendance tonight at the meeting. We have several guests, non-member guests and members who have had great success on the products. So what we're going to do tonight is share some testimonies of people who have been on the products and have had some great success. And then we're going to go over each of the products, talk about how you can implement them into your daily life or do an 8-day detox and metabolism reset to jumpstart your weight loss program, or if you desire to have more energy in a day, to have some hormone balance, crazy mood swings, maybe get rid of those, help to get rid of some pain and inflammation. We target 3 areas, which is energy, weight loss, and overall health and wellness. And so we're going to wrap this baby up in about 45 minutes and make sure you get back to the person that referred you to this event, and then hopefully give you a little more information. So if you want to share about the product and the opportunity with someone else, you'll be able to use this recording or ask them to join us. We have these meetings every Tuesday at the same time in the same place. And for those who live in remote locations, and you're going to hear from a couple of those gals in just a minute to share their testimony, but you can always invite your guests back to this online product information party and get them the information they need to join us. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I started on the products 2 years ago in June when I saw my good friend Robin Packard. And I'm just going to show you a picture of her, but it's over there in my book. I'd seen her at a cutting horse show, and she'd lost 84 pounds in about 7 months. Thank you. And so I kind of just asked her what she'd been doing, and she told me about the products, and long story short, I got started, lost a total of 50 pounds and 52 inches, which is 4 feet of fat in my own 7 months, lost the joint pains, the aches and the pains, and the crazy hormonal mood swings that I was having, had abundant energy to chase around my 15-year-old, my 13-year-old, and my 5-year-old. And just have built a great supplemental income. I'm a teacher by trade. I resigned from that job about 3 years ago and have quadrupled what I was making as a teacher just simply by helping others get the kind of results that they want with these great products, because they do what they say they're going to do. Hi, Lynette, come on in. And it's just a really great feeling knowing you help somebody else achieve their goals. So this is Robin. This is the gal that introduced me to the product. She's an amazing coach and an amazing mentor, and she's really one of the reasons that we're all here tonight. So my whole family uses the products for immune boosting. We haven't been to the doctor in over 2 years. In 2 years, I guess. I've been on the products for 2 years. So no antibiotics and no doctor's appointments, which is important for us because we live about 40 miles from town, and it's a $20 trip every time we have to come to town. So it's meant a lot to just not have to go to the doctor for different things. So love the products. We use them for immune boosting, like I said, for energy, for meal replacements, to make sure that my kids are getting the nutrition that they need, because the products that we get in the grocery store just don't always have great nutritional value. So I love it because the products work and they say what they're going to do. So I'm just going to have somebody else come up here that's at the meeting tonight and give them the chair and let them share their story with you.
Oh boy, this is fun. Hi, I'm Carolee Brown, and I'm from Ringgold, Nebraska, just close to Julie. And I started on the products in March of 2014. Saw my great friend Sarah was doing really well in the products, and I needed something that actually worked to help me lose weight because I couldn't find anything that worked. So in just 16 days, I lost 21 pounds, just really super fast like that, and it was awesome. I felt great. I had energy. Loads and loads of energy that I had never had before in my life. So I knew these were products that I was going to be taking for the rest of my life. So I got my husband convinced to do a few things with me, and it was kind of a whole family affair. All of our kids take the Global Blend, the Action, and it's just wonderful. We love them. And I'd made a personal goal for myself to lose over 50 pounds by Thanksgiving. So that was just 7 months in, and by Thanksgiving, I'd lost 55 pounds and over 58 inches, and that was huge for me. So that was my weight loss story, but the financial story is completely different. My husband joined me in November, and we make more money now doing this together than my husband made in his teaching of 12 years and lots of different activities as a coach and stuff. So we get to do this as a family. We have our daughter here with us tonight, and it's just been a wonderful blessing for us. We just came back from Sundance, and that was a free trip that we earned through this company, so that was awesome and amazing. And we were there for like 4 days and didn't have to pay for any of it. So that's my story. Next.
I'm Matt, Carolee's husband. I started, like she said, in November. I was a little hesitant, as a lot of husbands are, it sounds like. But once I started, I realized that these were some good products. Took some products not for weight loss. I used the products for some stomach issues, some probiotics. Really made a difference there. Also used the XR2, which is a supplement to help with stress and anxiety. And I guess a lot of the reason that I wanted to do this was for the overall family health, plus the financial change in our life. I mean, it's just been amazing. Like she said, by February, we made more money than my teaching salary, and that was pretty huge. So now I can kind of back off a little bit and stay home, be with the kids, and work with my wife. So.
Hi, I'm Gracie, and I'm 15 years old. I kind of watched my mom use the products and then lose weight, and I've learned with these that I am highly sensitive to carbs, so if I want to feel good, if I want to feel good, I can't eat as much, and I take the Xing. I was never diagnosed with ADHD, but my brain likes to run on more than one thing at once. So especially when we're homeschooled, I can be sitting there doing my schoolwork, and I can kind of look off through the window and be like, oh, look at that pretty bird, and think about going out and riding horses later. And it just really helps me have a calm, focused energy throughout the day to get my homework done really good and fast. I've been on all the products. I've done several 8-day detoxes, and they just make me feel really good and really help out with all that kind of stuff. I guess that's my story. Thank you. Okay, we're back. Julian, my Yellow Rose of Texas, she's on the meeting tonight. Would you please share your story? It's an amazing story, and I love how it reaches out to a whole different audience.
Well, thank you. Hi, Matt and Carolee. Good to see you. I really enjoyed your all's pictures that you sent back from Sundance.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm Julianne Lowe, and I live in Goldsboro, Texas, and I have been on these products since March of 2014. On my first 8-day, I lost 7 pounds and 11 inches. And sorry, I got a dog. And then, excuse me.
This is real life, people. It's real people, real results.
Yes, and I'm sorry, but he wasn't gonna quit, so I apologize. But anyway, I lost 7 pounds and 11 inches, but on my first couple of days, I could feel the energy. It was just amazing what I was getting from the Xing. I know it was the Xing, but it was also the good nutrition I was getting. But I was diagnosed in 2010 with stage 3 breast cancer, and I went through the surgery, and I went, had the chemo and all that. And one of the things that it really affected was my energy. It really knocked me back, and I also had brain fog, chemo fog, whatever you want to call it. And so my recall, wasn't real good. But since I've been on that Xing and all the other products, I'm just amazing. I've got my life back. I mean, well, I am amazing, right? We're all amazing, but it's just been a lifesaver. My joint pain is really great. It's a lot better than it was. In fact, all you have to do is be out of the products for just a little bit, and you find out how good it's doing for your joints. I also use the XR2 for anxiety, and I love that. It's a great product. But my husband uses it for overall wellness. He didn't lose any weight, but he's had 2 hip replacements and 1 knee replacement. And he's pre-diabetic. His family has a lot of diabetes in it. He's also got macular degeneration. And all of these things have been helped by him being on these products. And it's really been great. We've just had a lot of success with these products, and we love them. And we're just into the Xyngular lifestyle and plan to be there forever. So thank you. Sorry about the interruption.
Thanks, Julian. It's okay. Ashley from Omaha, would you share your journey so far?
Sorry, had to unmute myself. I forget how to do it sometimes. Yeah, I started on June 1st. I signed up. I was saw Trish, and Jasmine and I go back to high school together, and so I was like, what is she doing? I want to get on this. So I decided to take a leap of faith, and I was actually saving money for a car. I had $1,000, and I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to fix the car if it breaks down. So I jumped into the business perspective on antidepressants, yada, yada, yada. So I lost 10 pounds and 13.5 inches in my first 8 days. And I ended up signing up 6 girls within roughly about 2 weeks, and I got them all started. So I'm just super happy now. I'm off my antidepressant, and I get compliments, and I struggle with confidence, and my confidence has boosted a little bit. And so I just walk around like I'm kind of cool all the time. So that's how I got started, and I'm ready to continue blossoming in this company. So that's my story.
Great. Great. Thank you. I think we're going to go ahead and get started and talk about the products a little bit, and then we'll have time for some question and answers at the end, and talk a little bit about the opportunity that comes along with these great products. So I'm going to step around behind here. Maybe do a little differently this time. I don't know. Come from the back maybe, and then maybe ask me. I'll be in your way. You don't want to look at my backside the whole time. Okay. Maybe that's not a good idea. That wasn't a good idea. I'll come over here. Otherwise, they're looking at my backside the whole time. Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the products as if you were starting on the 8-day detox metabolism reset. And the first thing we start, and this is how I use the products, but there can be a lot of variation with that according to the kit that you get or what your goals are. If it's about weight loss, if it's about energy, if it's about joint pain, inflammation, handling fibromyalgia, maybe it's about getting off antidepressants or sleep medicine, those kinds of things. So this is just how I do it. We have night shift workers that customize the plan according to their schedule. We have truck drivers that customize the plan. We have teachers that customize the plan. Ranchers that are up before dawn and out and don't come back to the house for a snack. So it really is customizable according to what your needs and what your goals are. So this is just what works for me, and typically how our 8-day challenge runs. So very first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I go to the refrigerator and I take a shot of the Global Blend. This is our super fruit juice that's got over 23 superfruits and antioxidants in it. It helps detox your body, rid your body of pain and inflammation, balances some hormones, helps with boosting your immune system. So when I talked about not having to go to the doctor for 2 years, we have people that have kids get off their allergy medicines with this product. It's got 100% pure grade aloe vera in it and xanthones, and that's what helps with some of the joint pain with arthritis. You can take several loading doses of this in a day if you feel a cold coming on, or if you're battling some allergies or some joint pain. Maybe the weather triggers some pain or fibromyalgia. You can take loading doses of this, and this is going to help. It comes in 2 formulations. Classic, that does not have aloe vera in it, because pregnant women shouldn't take the aloe vera part, and there are actually people who are allergic to aloe vera. So I love it that our company has reached out to both populations with the classic formulation and the new formulation. That product also comes in a freeze-dried crystallized form, so you can drop the strips or a scoop of this into a bottle of water and shake it up. And it's very portable, it's very on the go. You can take it on airplane trips. My husband used to keep strips of this in his bank desk drawer. So in the afternoon when he got tired and sluggish from looking at the computer all day long, instead of reaching for a Coke or a Snickers candy bar, he had a much healthier alternative to helping him get through the day. It'll give you a boost of energy again. So the crystallized freeze-dried powdered form has everything in it than the fruit juice does, except this has to be refrigerated because it is a live product, and much like a juice or a wine, or juices would do, it will ferment if you leave it outside. So before I even have my first cup of coffee, that's what I do. I really believe that that's one of the products that was 3 weeks being on the products, my husband said to me, that stuff must be working because you're not walking like an old lady anymore. I really think that in combination with our lean smoothie was what was most responsible for my joint pain and relief. My knees don't creak going up and down stairs anymore. So after I take my shot of Global Blend, I have my Happy Marriage in a bottle. pill, which is the zinc supplement. It helps with thyroid support. It helps with balancing hormones. It increases serotonin, which gives you some mood enhancement. That alone increases melatonin. So oddly enough, even though this gives you abundant energy throughout the day, it's also going to help you sleep better at night. So a lot of people report that they've slept through the night for the first time in years. Maybe their husbands, got to pick on them a bit. Maybe they aren't snoring like they used to as much. And wives don't have to get up and spend their last half of the night in the recliner because everybody's sleeping really peacefully. So this is going to help. It's got some cayenne pepper in it, and it's got the new formulation, Generation 3 Zinc, has 4 of the top fat-burning ingredients on the market in it, so it's going to help with jump-starting your weight loss. This is a product I will never quit using just because it gives me, like I said, abundant energy. It helps with balancing my hormones, hormonal support, mood enhancement. So the crazy hormonal mood swings I was experiencing at 48 when I started, those have just been kept pretty, my husband might not agree, but you know, they're gone. It's all good. So that's what I start with first thing in the morning. And that helps curb your cravings for carbs and excess sugars too. So it's going to help with some of that, those carboholics and sugaraholics that we have. It helps resist those temptations. The next thing I have would be the Action Vitamin. I take that with my lean smoothie. So the Action Vitamin is our multi-nutrient multivitamin. It's got probiotics in it, digestive enzymes. It's got a wheelbarrow's worth of green vegetables in it. So if you or your children don't like green veggies, you know that they're getting complete nutrition. Hi, Candace. With this product here. Some doctors actually approve this over prenatal vitamins. You'd have to take up to 8 to 10 different kinds of vitamins and spend up to $250 at a health food store, getting the equivalent of the nutrition that you get in this product. It's bilayer time release, so it's like a constant slow IV drip of energy throughout your day and good nutrition. The soils have been depleted of their good nutrition, and products that you get on the market just don't have the bang for the buck that they used to. So you know that your children and your family are getting, like I said, it fills in the nutritional holes and gaps maybe from what you're not getting in your foods that you eat normally. I know that my daughter, along with some other kids, have had their warts on their hands disappear, and that's from taking the Action, the global blend in combination to help with some of that. So love this product. Longer hair, stronger nails. It's just going to do all of that for you with the Action. Then we have our lean protein smoothie. It's got the highest amount of consumable, digestible protein of any shake on the market, because I didn't know if you knew this, but even if you have a shake that has more protein in it than this one, your body isn't able to utilize that. It can only digest so much protein in an hour anyway. So it's just going to help build with lean muscle tissue. It's a complete meal replacement, very low in calories. I like to mix mine with original and sweet almond milk, cashew milk, or coconut milk. There are a lot of different flavors and a lot of different varieties for how you can mix this. For about $2.50, you're going to feel full. It tastes great, completely satisfying. It's going to help you reshape your body and give you complete skeletal and muscle support. It's great as a recovery drink for athletes with stamina and good nutrition. You guys have something else you want to add to that? I don't know, am I missing things? I can jump right in behind me. We have some product users that if I'm leaving anything out, I hope they'll just jump right in. My family all has an assortment of recipes and their favorite way to mix this shake. I like it that if we have a busy schedule, too busy to maybe make a breakfast, or on a Sunday afternoon when I come home from church, everybody can have their lean protein smoothie and feel good, and I'm not stuck in the kitchen cleaning up dishes and putting leftovers away. And know that my family has been fed well and satisfied. And like I said, for $2.50, you can't even go out to eat and buy a lunch for that. So a lot of what our program does is help minimize your grocery bill, because you can get complete nutrition with this shake and feel very good about yourself. Okay, so on days 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8 of our 8-day metabolism reset, you have 3 shakes a day, and on days 3, 5, and 7, you have a shake for breakfast, and then you fill in the rest of the day with protein meals and protein snacks. So I love it that this tastes great, no chalky, gritty texture or anything like that. It's very easy to drink, very enjoyable. So after that, I would have my Cheat Plus or my Cheat Sprinkles. This is a dry product that you sprinkle on your foods if they're not liquids. You can't use this on beer or in soup, but it will mitigate your calories by 25%. It's made out of the Japanese kinyoko root fiber, and it helps encapsulate. It's going to increase to about 200 times its size when you drink it with a full glass of water. and it's going to mitigate your calories. So by absorbing the carbs and the greases and the pollutants that are in the air from the products that you eat, and because the body recognizes it as a fiber, it's going to usher it out your body without absorbing 25% of your calories. Some people call this your discount carb. You eat 4 pieces of pizza, you only have to count the calories for 3 because it's going to mitigate your calories by 25%. But again, because the company or people saying that, we often forget this on our foods, or we have liquid foods that we eat. So how can we get the benefits of this product without having, to always eat solid foods? So the company came out with Cheat Plus, and they actually added phytosterols to this product, which is also going to help lower cholesterol and regulate your blood sugars and help prevent an insulin spike if you had a lot of sugary foods. So it's going to lower your cholesterol and help you feel full when you take this with a big glass of water about 15 minutes before you eat. And I love it because we travel a lot and we're on the road a lot. So if I know I'm not going to be at a place that I can make healthy food choices, I can take this with a glass of water and it staves off my hunger until I can get to a place that maybe I can eat a little better. Because, quick shops and gas stations, boy, temptation runs rampant at those places. And I love it now that I'm not a slave to those kind of temptations anymore. I can, just kind of walk by that a lot of the times because I'm not hungry, and it helps curb my cravings. So I love this product. It's great for people with diabetes or other health issues to help them lose their weight and regulate their blood sugars. So you have this 15 to 30 minutes before you eat. We always say cheat before you eat, and that's going to help minimize your caloric intake. You can take that before your snacks and your meals, especially if it's going to be like going out to dinner or a holiday meal or something like that. Then after lunch, we have the product that's called Accelerate. And this is a thermogenic product, so it's going to heat up your core first, which I love because that's the first place people report losing their weight is around your middle. It's got some cayenne pepper in it, so it's going to help with some pain and inflammation. It's going to help athletes push farther and faster in their performance, gives them more stamina. Sarah Harris from Kansas had tried to qualify for the Boston Marathon, and she was missing the qualifying time. She started on her products, in particular the Accelerate helped her increase her running, and she was able to compete in the Boston Marathon the next year, and I love that story. So if you're an athlete, it's going to help peak your performance a lot. It's going to increase your metabolism. It's going to give you a little boost of energy. Some people call it Zing's little brother. So if you drag in the afternoon, you can take a couple of these. You can take one after lunch and one later in the afternoon, or take 2 at once 30 minutes before you might exercise or work out or do any physical activity. And what it's going to do for you is burn 25% more calories than you would have had without this. So I like that because I'm not really an exerciser, and I know that this is going to help burn those calories if I'm doing something on the ranch or just walking around or having a busy day. A lot of people report that with this product, they are cleaning their closets and cleaning their basement and doing things that they've put off for a very long time because they have the energy to do that. So that's the Accelerate that that helps with the afternoon sluggishness that you might feel. Then we have a flagship product called XR2. This stands for Rest and Relaxation. You can take it a variety of ways. It's quickly becoming a lot of people's favorite product. It's very diverse. It helps with anxiety, depression. It helps people sleep better at night and be able to get off their Ambien sleep prescription. A lot of people report that on that prescription drug, they wake up so groggy in the morning, it takes an hour or two to kind of work that off. And so because this is an all-natural product with valerian root in it, you don't have that kind of sluggishness in the morning. It's a good, clean way to help get better rest, because rest is important for weight loss. You can take it in the morning to help with anxiety and stress throughout the day. A lot of people call this the take before you go to Walmart and kill somebody pill. I like to call it the take the worry away pill, because if you're a person who tends to get nervous before you perform or before you go somewhere or in a high anxiety situation, it's going to take a lot of that worry away. So you can use it that way. You can use it to help with restless leg syndrome. I also like to take one before I go to bed at night, and I sleep so much better. I find myself not waking up in the middle of the night like I used to all the time, and you just wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go about your day. You can take it in the middle of the day, and that's why I'm talking about it now, because of late afternoon. Maybe when people get home from a full day at work and they're stressed and they grab for the munchies before supper's ready, or after supper they still have the munchies and they're trying to wind down before they go to bed. This is going to help curb your nighttime cravings so you don't cave to that temptation if you're trying to lose weight. So my daughter takes it for PMS symptoms, really helps with headaches, muscle soreness, cramping, constipation. It just is a very diverse product, and I just love it. Love, love, love it. It's become a staple in my house. My husband's sitting behind me, but it also helps calm road rage. We're on the road a lot. And you know, when you drive in the sandhills and you're used to owning the road, and then you have to go into 4 or 6 lanes of traffic, pretty intense. So we just hand him the little blue pill, and it's much more pleasant. Love that. Okay. Finishing up the night, we have a product called Flush, and this is our final wrap-up part of the detox system. This is going to help if you drink this with a warm liquid, it helps activate the product higher in the colon and the digestive tract, and that's going to eliminate the sticky plaque that clogs that up so that you don't have proper absorption of the nutrients from the foods that you do eat. So it's kind of like no matter how hard you might be exercising or trying to eat right, if your colon is clogged up, it's not going to absorb the nutrients properly anyway, and you're not getting the nutritional value from the foods that you do eat. So it's important to keep that digestive tract clean. This is not going to cause like a diarrhea or have to run to the bathroom kind of a feeling. It's a gentle detox. As a classroom teacher myself, you know, when you've got a classroom full of kids, you can't always go to the bathroom when you need to. So you learn to suppress that urge. And if you really think about that, all that sludge that's trapped in your body, it has to manifest itself somewhere. So it can cause acne, it can cause skin conditions if you're not regular, a lot of stomach bloat. So one of the things that this product does is helps with a flat stomach. It helps get rid of the excess carbs and the bloating and things like that, pollutants, bacterial remnants from the foods that we eat. It's just really important to have that out of your system. And if you've never been a regular person, and once you get to be, you really do appreciate the value of that. So that's also going to help with your weight loss and just overall health and wellness. The last product I'm going to talk about is Spring. This is a favorite of our product development manager, Peter Griscom. It's going to help. It's completely stimulant-free. It only has about 44 calories a serving, or is this one 25? I get this one and the lean confused. This one's got 25 calories per serving. It is also a crystallized powder form with a light coconut mango kind of a flavor. It helps with hydration at the cellular level. So if you're an athlete, it's going to help with recovery. Like if you're a runner and you get noodly legs, what might take you a day or two to recover from that, it might just be an hour. So it's great as a post-workout recovery. It's going to help with mental focus and clarity, a burst of energy. It's great for preventative maintenance because it helps with prevention of things like Alzheimer's. I like to call it like a brain food. It can help with ADHD and ADD, those kinds of things, headaches, migraines. It helps put your body in an alkaline state so disease can't grow. Just love this product. Just a great, clean source of energy for a lot of people. It's kind of one of those things that everybody should be using just because it's that good. Not even about weight loss, but just because it's that good for you. Okay, so I'm going to ask some of the product users behind me if they want to add to anything that I said, because I've got some people who've had great results that are in attendance tonight. Or if you guys have something to add about how a particular product has worked for you, why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself and share that. If you have a favorite, why don't you go ahead and do that.
Hi, I'm Trina. I'm from Thedford, Nebraska, and I'm going to visit a little bit about my favorite product is the Xing, of course, for energy. And my husband's favorite, I think he says, is the XR2 for me. It helps me. Normally I take mine in the afternoon to help with the afternoon cravings and nighttime. So I take my Xing in the morning, take my XR2 in the afternoon, but those are probably a couple of my favorite ones. My husband really likes the spring drink. He's a carpenter, so he comes home, has his lunch, always mixes him up a spring drink and takes back to work with him. I see him in the night, he's out putting hay up, so he took another one with him tonight, so he likes to take that. He was a big Mountain Dew drinker before starting this, so I'm glad to see that he's actually doing spring instead of Mountain Dew now. So those are my two favorite products.
I'll just kneel here. Okay, this isn't necessarily mine, but it is our oldest daughter Michelle's favorite product because before I even started, we took her to several appointments in Lincoln for her eczema because it was so severe, her legs were bleeding. So when I started, I had heard that this helps for skin conditions, so I gave her a double shot, like Julie was saying, every day for 2 weeks. And after that 2 weeks, we could barely even see that her eczema was there. So she is very, very, she sticks to it. If she forgets a day, she doubles up the next day. And she's even started pouring her dad a shot and taking it to him and giving it to him. So he gets his Global Blend every day too. So this has saved us tons of money, you know, doctor appointment after doctor appointment. And we just get a case of this every month and everybody's on it. So that is one of my favorites for our family.
I would have to say that my favorite is the Zing, of course. That's just amazing, hands down. But also the XR2. I actually, one night I was working, I felt like a panic attack coming on, or I felt like a little anxiety, something that was happening. And I was like, this is probably one of those instances that I should maybe take one of those. So I did. And then it was within 20, 30 minutes. I was just my happy-go-lucky self, and I wasn't thinking about it as much, and that panic kind of went away. And usually when I have a panic attack or anxiety attack, I usually have to cry to get it out. But this one, it was different. So I would have to say that one's my favorite.
Okay, I know that it's not just for men only. We've got some other men product users on the meeting tonight. Or it's not just for women only, but men have great results too. I want to move into a little bit about how to get started with these products and a little bit about the income earning opportunity, because I wouldn't be doing justice. I think there's a health crisis in this country with obesity and chronic illness due to our sedentary lifestyles or the kind of jobs that we have to have now, or just some behavioral choices that we make. We have products that help with a lot of that, but it's also just a very simple system to get paid by referring others to the products. No different than referring a good movie to someone, referring a great restaurant to someone, if you have a great car mechanic, or maybe somebody just bought a really cool pair of jeans and you want to go get a pair like them. So it's really easy. We have all kinds of parties for jamberry nails, mascara, jewelry, but this is life-giving products we're talking about here. And so just by sharing with others what they can do for them, you can make a pretty significant income with that. You heard Carolee talk about an all-expense-paid trip that they just got back from to Robert Redford Sundance Resort. Trina left the camera right now, but she was also at Sundance this last week. Julianne has been to some conferences with me to feel the sense of love that you get from the Xyngular family. But very early on, I started sharing with people about how I felt. And certainly by that time, I had not lost all of my weight, but my face was glowing and I just had a happier outlook on life and a lot of energy. And people were attracted to that. And you just want to shout it from the rooftops how great you feel. You can hear the energy from the people that have used the product so far. And so what it costs is $19.95 for a year membership, which allows you to have wholesale prices for that entire year on the products that you purchase. And then at any time, if you want to refer the products to somebody, the company gives you a referral thank you check for that. So for $19.95, you will make the best investment in your health that you've ever made before. Very quickly, you can get your products paid for by referring 4 people to that same product in your first 30 days. So if you choose to start with an Ignite kit and you enroll 4 of your friends with the Ignite kit, the company will send you a $100 bonus check to say thank you for sharing the products, and then that amount will also have covered the cost of your kit. We also have a blue box of hope. I don't have that box behind me now, but that box has all 11 products available, so it's not like you have a great big catalog to choose from. And the reason I like to start people with that starter kit is because everything is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee on your first order. So by getting the Ultimate Transformation Kit, you get to try every product that's available. You'll know what you like. If you feel like something's not living up to its promise, you can send back the individual product, or you can send back the entire box, even if it's an empty bottle. And they will refund your money 100% as long as it's within your first 30 days. So it's a win-win. You're either going to love the products and it's going to change your life, or you can send it back and you're not out anything. So it's worth saying yes and seeing what it can do for you. Every product is available individually, all the way down to $1.50 a day for the Zing if you just take one, to the Ultimate Transformation Kit, which is $16 a day. So I just ask people, think about where you spend your money in a day, and it's pretty easy to come up with $15 or $16 and you can shave out of that. You can't even go to a drive-through and eat for less than practically $8 anymore, certainly $5 unless it's like a junior Arby's roast beef sandwich. So, and that certainly doesn't have very much nutritional value to it. So this is going to help with a lot of different things in your body and heal you up from the inside out so you feel amazing. And then it's really easy to share with others and make as little as $500 a month to $5,000 a month, to $15,000 a month, to $50,000 a month. So think about what you would do tomorrow if something happened and you couldn't go to the job that you're doing today. basically, and what kind of retirement do you have built up? Because with the residual income that you can build by sharing these products, you have confidence that if something happened to you tomorrow, your family would still be taken care of. One of the $1 million earners in our company, Freddie Elias, his son suffered a brain aneurysm in January, and for 6 weeks, he never left his son's side at the hospital. He used to own a construction company, and that was his life before. And if he didn't show up on the job, basically, with his construction company, he didn't get paid. But because of the organization that he built with this company, he was able to stay in that hospital every day by his son's side, and he was still getting checks because our company pays out daily. So within 72 hours of referring somebody to the products, you're going to get a thank you check. And you probably got to see how much fun we have together when we talk about these products, because it is like a big family, and we do enjoy each other and have great friendships, and there's just nothing better than sharing some life-giving products and opportunity to people. So not only do we help people with their health, but we help people with their wealth. And so for a small investment, you never know, even 6 months from now, what doors will open for you because of this company. Amazing trips, amazing bonuses, amazing paychecks, and you get to do something that you love to do. So I would encourage you to get back to the person who referred you to the meeting tonight. Talk to them about how to get started. Unmute yourself if you have a question about the products. Unfortunately, because you are across the airwaves, you won't get to taste the products, but those that are in attendance tonight will get to sample the lean protein smoothie. It's a vanilla flavor. It's awesome. It tastes amazing, like we talked about, and the spring and the zip sticks. So we will just kind of wrap it up there, and I'll ask my colleagues if I've forgotten anything. You guys think I've forgotten anything? Okay, why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question, if there's something else you want to share. Hi, Katie. Katie and the kids.
My husband started yesterday on his 8th day.
Yay. What did he think of everything, Lisa?
Well, he had some detox symptoms yesterday, and he just took his nutrition right when he came in from moving bales and everything, and we just packed his shakes and his lunch with him, his snacks, and he got along great and drank a lot of water and feeling a lot better today. And he ran in after he took all of his nutrition, and he's down 4 pounds from yesterday. And that's weighing in, right now. So I think that that's really huge because, normally you weigh in the morning and that's when you see more results and you haven't drank anything or ate anything. So, yeah. So I think that's good. He's excited and he feels better. So.
Great.
Oh, so there's Evie. I just wanted to say hi. Sorry I was late. I've been having trouble with my phone all day long. So hi everybody.
Hi Katie, you want to share your quick product testimony real quick, and also share where you just returned from, please?
Sure. Yeah, so my husband and I have just been gone on the whole last week. We went to Sundance and had a wonderful time there. Just it was really great to get my husband introduced to the product. Well, not the product, to the business, because he's been taking the product for a while. But it's interesting because he's really on fire now. So he's been sharing with people. Like I said, we went to Orlando, and I posted that my husband is beating me into the water with the cold contact. So he's doing great. It was a great time to be able to grow our business. And then, sorry, I may not be able to share right now. I'm home alone with the kids, so sorry. So anyway, we went to Go Latino, that was in Orlando. We made some great connections with the Latino Xyngular family side. So anyway, we had a wonderful time. We got to learn about Latino business, and also how to share more effectively with the Latino community. And then, of course, those connections that are wonderful, because I'm building both a Latino and an English-speaking team. So, and then, so I guess my quick product testimony, I got in it to lose weight, and that's what I did. I lost 12 pounds in the first week and 60 pounds in the first 5 months, about 60 inches. And then got tons of energy, which was unexpected but very welcome, and got my thyroids under control with no medication. And more than anything, I got my confidence back. So I'm just excited to be able to share with people now a wonderful opportunity that there is with Xyngular, not just for health, but also for business. So.
Thank you, Katie. I kind of switched. It's not Julie now. If anybody else has anything to share, go ahead. Otherwise, get back with whoever sent you, and we'll go from there. Thank you for coming.